Hello there and welcome back to Foundry, yes. We're back on good old Foundry, going to be continuing our single player playthrough today. Yes. I did do a little bit of, I'm not going to say building, I did a little bit of digging yesterday. A lot of digging. It did take a while, but I have been working on it, and it's still kind of in progress, so let's go ahead and load here. So one of the things I will show you as well, looking at the Paradox website, you can actually if you sign up for their newsletter, I'd recommend doing it on an email you don't care about, of course, because you know how data works when it comes to emails and how they do things and stuffs. Anyway, so yeah, one of the things I did want to show you was that yeah, if you sign up for their little address, their little email thing, what is it called? Oh, we don't have our pod yet. Let me put the pod back down. Do I even have that in my inventory? I do not. I gotta put the pod back down. I forgot. Putting the pod back down, luckily, does not destroy things. It doesn't come landing back in. It just gets placed. So, yeah, we'll just place it back down real quick. It's over here. So I did unlock these containers last time. I thought these were the logistical containers. They're not. They're just little things, and we've got plenty of biomass to work with. So, should be good there. Let's see. It's in one of these crates, probably. Oh, yeah, so this is how much dirt I dug up. I've been keeping track. And then this is how much sand I have dug up. And collecting all that biomass got me all these seeds and stuff like that. I've been getting those trees and stuff over there because they give way more as well. There's our little drop pod. Okay, we can go ahead and put that in the middle. Now, unfortunately, this drop pod is centered on one block, and we've centered our city on 2 blocks. I was going to do 1 block with the city center, but decided that 2 blocks was the better way of going about it. Because a 3 wide sidewalk would have been here, and that's not really big enough for our robot, so I think a 4 wide sidewalk was much better. That's why I did it like that. So we'll put the pod there, sure. Let's put that pod down right in the center. Good enough. We'll just put it down like that. But yeah, if we go in here, when you sign up for the little newsletter, you get a mining drill, which is really cool, called the NLR 9001. So this is what the default drill is, kind of default. Looks good. But this is the this is the beast. Look at this. This is much bigger. So of course we're going to apply that bad boy. Unfortunately, I don't have the Founders Edition right now, so I will be working on that. But yeah, look at this new drill. So yeah, heck yeah. A little cooler looking, I think, but yeah, and it's free to do. You just, like I said, you just sign up with an email, and there you go. So the digging I had been accomplishing. Also, I did miner speed 1 as well, just because I was digging, thought I'd do that. Was I dug this all back here, and all this is also me, all this landscaping right here, because this is where the river is going to be. So the river is going to then flow all the way around. All this dirt has been dug up, of course, by me as well. Just me alone, listening to music, or a YouTube video, whichever. And the ground level was actually up here. You can see that where I had dug down. Because all this is dirt. I don't think the grass spreads. I don't think they have that in the game, or at least not yet anyway. I don't think grass spreads or anything like that, so unless this sand is spreading, but I doubt it. I don't know if it is or not. I have no idea. I don't remember that being there, but it is what it is. I spent hours digging this all out. So this is going to be the river, kind of. It's actually going to be an open section right here that's going to pull off of this water. like into a river, but then forms into this massive lake. Like I said, I got to get rid of that land bridge as well. So I swear you run faster on sand. Maybe not. At least you sound like you're faster on sand. I have no idea. But yeah, all that's going to be water. From here, or here, is all going to be water, of course, because I can't change the water level. Maybe you can, I'm not sure, but we're not going to do that anyway. Yeah, that'll all be water. So, and of course, like I said, I'll dig that out in my own time. Like that, yeah. You see that forest has completely gone over there. I've kind of pushed that forest back a little bit too, just to help with that. And then, of course, over here, we have built all of the foundations that we can. These two boxes are completely full. This one's still going. Not this. Well, that too, but this right here is still going. As you can see, it's taken a while, but we've got a little over 366 of the Mark 1 research. So we're going to do some more research today while we... does T do anything? I might change that keybind, because T doesn't seem to do anything, and T I can do for research. Let's see, where's the research tab? There's the research menu. We're going to replace that with T. I think that's what it is in Factorio, if I remember right. It might be T. Okay. Or is that... I played so many damn factory games. Maybe that's Dyson Sphere. I'm not sure. But there, T for research. And let's see. Let's research the ore scanner. What's useful right this moment? Nothing. Nothing is really all it. Stairs? Sure. Stairs. That won't take very long. Like I said, we're going to research everything that is one. We need this generator. Oh, that requires ignium. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll work on it. All the stuff will be... Well, all the stuff in Research 1 will be researched before we move on to Research 2. But today, finally getting around to what are we doing today? Today, we're going to work on just strictly expansion of the city. So from this point, because this is a sidewalk right here, from this point onwards is going to be the city. We've got the city center, we've got the roads that connect the city, the cities, or the city as well. We've got to find out what the block size is going to be, what the city blocks, what those sizes are going to be, how big, how many foundations it's going to take up. Because we know the sidewalk's going to be 4 wide, and then however long. We could do roughly 10 by 10. It really does depend, though, on stuff. So it's just one of them things. So, like from here, we would go out, say, or not 10. Sorry, we would say we'd go out 40 blocks, and then it'd be a 40 by 40, or something like that. Something like that. It's hard to explain. But yeah, we're gonna grab all the foundation we can out of this. I need to be control click. There we go. And then I'm gonna grab all of this, of course, too. And that's going to turn on a lot of stuff, but that's okay. But that is what the expansion is for. So we're gonna replace that. Replace that. Why do we only have... I need 4 of these. I probably can't split the stack, can I? Oh, you can lock off. Okay, cool. That's a nice touch. Okay, that worked. 9,000. That's a lot. We're going to go ahead and expand. And then this hill right here, I think I'm going to make that hill into a park. We're going to bring it up to the level of where like a park would be. We're going to plant some trees and stuff. And because we could just tear down that mountain and just build over the top of it, but I think that area could be, once it works into the city blocks and stuff, we could make a park over there. Yeah, stuff like that when it comes really close to the actual city. Okay. So from here... Oh, there is one thing I did forget to do completely, and that is I need to attach... yeah, we're going to attach. So these are going to be like just attaching points. That is going to attach. Let's see. I guess we'll do it like this, because this is the sidewalk here. Really don't need that far. It's like just as long as it attaches. Okay, that's done. Let's work on the next one. We'll do doors. Do it. Okay. Change that. There we go. So yeah, that's basically how we'll do that. Okay, and then the way this one's going to work. Oops. The way this one's going to work, we're going to go 4, and then out 4, and then like that. And then this is going to be the city block. But I need to pay attention to what's going to be foundation and what's going to be sidewalk and stuff like that. So just got to keep all of that in mind here. Make sure everything gets connected. And then this, I don't know if we really need this connection, but we're gonna connect it anyway. And this will just make sure that all of these foundations have power. We're gonna use the foundation for power for most of this build. Okay, that'll connect to there. And then we're gonna connect the sidewalks. Or is it right there? Nope, that's too far. Just little connection points, you know? So yeah, something like that anyway. That should do. Alright, so that research is done. Let's hit the next one. Ladders, sure. Let's do it. Come up here to paint because I had noticed a what do you call it? Noticed a mistake I made while painting. Sorry, it's been fixed now. So there's that. Okay, that research is done. Move on to the next one. Ooh, lights. Let's do it. See, now that I've built up like a stock of it, you know, it's going to go at max speed, which is going to be awesome. And I think I've got all the expansion pieces. Everything's connected underneath, so should be good there. We just got to remember when we make like intersections and stuff, we're going to have to connect those underneath as well, just to make sure. Okay, so the one thing I did want to test is how big is this? It's 37. So if we did like a 37 by 37, that would make the block, but the only problem is it's 37. What the heck? How is that 37? Oh, it'd be way bigger because of the... It's 38. So I don't want to put this down. So 38. Okay, so 37, and then we got 38, 39, 40, 41. Yeah, that's too big of a block. We gotta cut this in half. We could do a 20 by 20. Let's say. That doesn't need to be foundation. So if we did say like a 20 by 20. So like that. I'm holding it just so I don't. So I'm thinking about it. So that'd be a 5x5 foundation in Satisfactory. How big were the freaking, like, is that big enough for? That's not really that big for a factory, you know? Yeah, give me one moment. I'm gonna go reference the city block size that we had. I mean, it's not gonna be the same or exact, but it's definitely going to be. We definitely want a pretty good size per factory. So, okay. So looking at roughly my own Satisfactory build, let's get some research going. Let's do science. Do it. It is a 10 by. They were 10 by 10 foundations. Was the rough city size. So 10 by 10 foundations, there's 4. It's a 4 by 4 each foundation. So you take the 4 times 10, so that's a 40 by 40. So that's roughly the size. It's like, that's pretty damn large. And that's a 30 by 30 right there. We could go 30 by 30. I don't know if that would really work. Well, what would... Well, you'd be more inclined to save on foundations, wouldn't you? You just put the foundation up at this level, because we're going to be doing... Are we going to be doing that? No, they're all going to be at the same level, so... Yeah, this is a 30 by 30. This is a pretty good size for like a factory, because... Well, actually, I don't know. I really don't. I need to be able to put multiple foundation, or multiple things in here. So, does that reach this? One, two, three, four. So if we had, say, the road ended here, so that'd be a 33. That'd be weird. There's some weird numbers going on here. We could do a 20 by 20 and then stack, but then again, we don't have. There's not going to be very much room, because the only way to get belts up and down is the conveyor slope. There's the cargo elevators, but the cargo elevators are very big. They're a 4 by 3 or something like that. Like, they're very, very large. So yeah, this is what I was talking about when trying to figure this out. I gotta get all my foundation back. Let's see. So this would be the size of it, or was it a 3 by 6? But yeah, this would be the size of it. So if we did, say, a 20 by 20, which actually is not too bad, a 20 by 20. That's actually a pretty good sized city block, I think. Roughly. So yeah, you're like walking from here. That is going to be interesting. It's hard to tell because I don't know the scale of the buildings in this game. So, and roughly a lot of factories are like 3 by 3, and then a lot of them need to be 3. So let's go off of that, right? Okay, so we can figure this out pretty easily. I don't have any buildings. Luckily there's no fall damage, so we can just go boop. It will test it down here instead of building new and then testing it that way. Oh, we're missing fuel. Hold on. What do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that little extra bit because it's going to be out. Yeah, we are burning through this stuff like crazy. It is going pretty nuts. Do I even have any buildings? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. So these are, because it's going to be based on the assemblers, right? And the assemblers, I believe, are all the same size, at least from in my experience so far. So I know the Mark IIs are the same size and such. So if we say we did one of these, and then we did 1, 2, 3, like a set of 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So that's 5. So if we go off of that, say we want enough room to be able to put 5 in a row. So let's see how many that is. Okay, so 27, and then 28, 29, 30. So a 33 would fit. That would fit with what we're trying to do up here. Let's see what the size of a 33 looks like. Because we can always delete it, of course. And then you have the 4 sidewalk down the middle, or the road, essentially. Or potentially. You'd have a road or sidewalk. Yeah, then you have a sidewalk and then a road. Yes, okay, that works. All right. It is annoying, but 33 works. The reason I say 33 is because you have your machines, and then 3 in each in the center, and then you have a 3 like here for like a walkway to go around the machine. And if we actually count that in, yeah, that works perfect. Okay, let's do it. 33 by 33 is going to be the size of each city block, roughly. I'm not going to say that's good to just be the standard, but that's not going to be the rule. The rules for this build are you have to have so the sidewalks are going to be even larger, or the blocks themselves are going to be even larger if we include the sidewalks. I actually don't mind doing that. So you take your 33 plus 4, so that's 37, and then so it'd be a 41 by 41. But we build the sidewalks first, I think. But also that doesn't include doing walls and such either. So that'd make the blocks even bigger. But let's not count those, I don't think we need to. Let's just do a 33 by 33. Call it a day. It's like that. That works, okay? That does work. Okay, and each floor, of course, is going to be 1 block thick. Right. So we got to go 33 and then plus 4. So 37. Because that's how big our sidewalk is. Wait, did we not do a 33 in here? Let's delete this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just making absolutely sure that we do. $33. Okay, and there should be 4 extra on this. Oh, did I not count that? Oh, wait, what? No. This totally is a 33. Yeah, that's a 33. By 33, yep. That is a 33 by 33. I'm not going to put this down. I'm just checking. That totally is a 33. Okay. So I don't know what happened to the sidewalk here, but let's... With Control F, you need to be a little bit closer sometimes, which I find strange. Also, I did not do the sidewalk correctly. That's okay. But at least now that we know the size of each block. Oh, that's why. Okay, I just didn't count that. Again, not going to put this down, but I was just checking. Okay, that is definitely 33. Alright, then we count our sidewalks, so we're going to build another 4x4. Like I said, this is going to be a crazy build, but at least the least we can do is get it going. Okay. Then from on this side. And hopefully they'll allow us to color foundations in the future, because I'd love to be able to paint these foundations. The reason I'm not doing the decorative blocks, though, is because I want the sidewalks are going to carry our power they're going to carry our power from factory to factory as well. So, and we'll put in some power lines just to kind of make stuff look okay, but yeah. And that's why I'm doing the sidewalks double thick. It make them thick with 2 C's. Is so that we can connect stuff correctly. Okay, so there's our very first block. I shouldn't have built it on this side because of my ramp. I gotta get rid of my ramp. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the sidewalks are going to be what'll carry the power. These are like little power lines, essentially. But like I said, there's our first block, and then of course, we're going to run this down to the end. Same distance, because this is going to be our first intersection here. It's going to take all of my foundation to make this happen. Like I said, that's why I got like a big old factory carrying, or big old factory doing all this stuff. And then carry this down, because this is the roadway. Carry that down. That down. And then we'll need some more foundation to do the other sidewalk. Luckily, it seems the foundations get built pretty fast, so it won't be waiting really. I mean, you might be waiting a little bit, but you won't be waiting a whole lot of it. If that makes sense. Okay. Build there. And then there. Okay. And then this one, we do our 30 by 30, or 31 by 30, or 33 by 33. Don't get this screwed up, man. It's like, don't screw it up. 33. Four. You know what? I've also got to decide where the districts are going to be as well. So that should be interesting. And of course, this is going to be a road right here. Or at the very least, we can do like an alleyway. Like we can figure out where the first roads are going to be, and then make it'd be basically a giant roundabout, essentially. Well, a square about, as you can call it. It'd be a giant square about. But yeah, there's our first set of first couple of blocks. I'm not going to expand this way too much. I don't know what's going to be here, but expanding this way too much, we're going to end up in the river. As you can see, we're already kind of... Well, actually, no, this is as far as we want to go, because the river is going to be here, as far as like the city blocks and stuff. And I don't want to overdo the lake. I don't want to overbuild on top of the lake. Which is going to be all this, so. And like I said, I'm going to remove this land bridge, and I'm only going to tend to this side, and that side's going to be just, it's going to be kind of a kidney bean, like, a little bit. I'm going to straighten up that side a little bit more, and then this side's going to, something like that. Anyway. And we can't go out that way too far either, just because of the lake. But of course, the lake is going to be there, and then we're going to have a bridge, and we can then start we can build on that side. That's basically what that's going to be. And you can see on the map, you can see just how much has been expanded. It'd be nice. Hopefully they'll allow those decorative blocks to be, or the colored stuff to be on this. You'll be able to see it. That'd be nice. I think we can expand one block this way, though, can't we? Or is that not an option? It'll be close. This is all going to be the river, or the kind of river lake thing here. I mean, of course, we could forget about it, just build over top of it. I don't want to build over top of that river, though, there. That's going to be... This is going to be a challenge build, but... and no, I'm not moving the city center. We'll make it work, damn it. It's like, make it work. Okay, so we'll do... 33 by 33. Four and 4. And I'm out of foundations. Because of course, yeah, we're tearing through the foundations right now. Oh, we don't even have. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Those aren't building fast enough for me. I ran out of foundations too quickly. Yeah, that's the way it goes, though. And plus, I didn't build this right anyway. That's the 33, and then we got to add on 4, because that's the other sidewalk. Oops, that didn't go correctly. There we go. Go to this side. There's the 4 there, and the 4 there. So yeah, if you jump, you can get it. That means this entire build's gonna be no more sunlight. There. Just gotta remember to build the top first. Building from underneath. Ah. It's hard to build.
there. Yep.
It's just in my way. Oh, we haven't been doing research. All right, research.
Do the railings, yeah.
Sorry, research. Okay. At least we're getting research done while we're building. Not wasting too much time. Whoops. That would have been bad. Almost messed that up. Okay. Then the roads. Of course, we can do the roads in one swath because it doesn't overwrite blocks, which is nice. Just gotta do this. Okay, and she's done. Except it doesn't overwrite blocks, which is awesome. Can we do... Nope, can't do a 33 by 33. I need more of these things. Right, a couple hundred more. Shouldn't be too bad. Three... it's being a little bit of a pain. There we go. Yep. Of course, the sidewalk. Oh. Yep, we need to wait on foundations now. The cool thing is we're doing this all in, survival mode. No, we're not doing no creative mode here. Doing all in survival mode. As well, so. And this right here, this is all we really need at the moment. We might be doing research too, as well. Yeah, but what I'm thinking is tier 1 factories. Is there a lot of tier 1 stuff to build? Of course, we're going to build everything, but I'm wondering, is there a lot of resources to actually build? So configure components. So this is tier 1 components, this is tier 1 components. Because these come from the smelted stuff. This one's a tier 2 component because it takes 2 things. So essentially, that's a tier 1, tier 1. Yeah, this would be a tier 2. This is a tier 1. This would be a tier 3 technically. These doors. Because you need tier 2 stuff. You need tier 1 and tier 2 stuff, so that technically would be tier 3. Technically. But I think what we should do is everything within, except for the science packs. The science packs are going to be a little bit different. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to build some buildings that are going to specifically just be doing the science, the science packs, and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be really neat. We should say it's going to be very interesting. So maybe, oops, instead of we ran out of power again. Damn, we burned through it fast. 5, 6, a little extra. Yeah, we burned through this incredibly quickly. That's why we need to get into tier 2. So yeah, I think here's what I'm going to do. Everything that takes everything that you had officially afforded to you, and everything that is within the tier 1 research, we're going to build that before we move on to tier 2. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to build factories that's all for tier 1 stuff, and then excluding the tier 1 science pack. Yeah, excluding the tier 1 science pack. So you can see this takes tier 2. So we're going to, so do this, start research, and that will unlock this one and then this one. So yeah, then we work on that specifically, right? Doesn't matter if it requires one input, two inputs, because that doesn't really, it's not really a thing like Satisfactory was. For Satisfactory, we could go, okay, this is assembler. This is the assembler district. This is where we put everything that needs an assembler. This is where we put it, and then everything over here, this is the, the next machine. Why can't I think of the name of it? Because you had the assemblers and then you had the other one. But the tier 2 machines, that's where we put everything over there for tier 2. Because tier 1's going to be feeding that and the mall in the center, or the city center, whichever you want to call it. So that's basically how it's going to go. Everything that requires, the way this one's going to go is everything that requires tier 1, or everything that is in tier 1, we'll call it, within the blue research, we'll make that all here in one district, and then tier 2 is going to be the next district, and so on. Now I'd imagine tier 1 is going to be the smallest district because of that. Plus we also do need we need our smelting district as well, because we're going to be bringing in the raw resources that's going to be turned into other stuff. So maybe the smelting district can be along the riverbank or something, you know, and such. Maybe that's a thing we can do. And then say tier 1 will be over here along this riverbank here. Tier 1 can stretch out. We'll put tier 1 to the east, and then tier 2 can be to the south. Because I don't know which ways. It looks like we got most of the water. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be all one lake, and then it's going to stretch down over here and over here. And what I'm going to do, I don't know if I'll fill that in or if I'll stretch that out, but yeah. And this river, we'll cover up this little river here because there's no point in having that. But I do want a big lake where we're going to be sucking water out of. I think that's if that's how this game works. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Looks like we got some unknown resources that are really far down. That's probably what the ignium is. There's also another really awesome patch of resource. Yeah, over here that I'd seen. I think this is where we get the oil, but I'm not sure. Because I don't know how this game works when it comes past this point. Oh, I'm so excited! Can't wait to get this city built, you know, or get this city actually fully started. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, here it is, right here. This stuff cannot be mined. I don't know what this is, but I know it's not ignium. I know ignium is red, so I think it's ignium, isn't it? Or am I stupid? I'm probably stupid. What the hell is this stuff? That's just stone. Okay, I was just curious why that was like that. Cool. So now, let's get the next research going. So that'll unlock the burner generator. Unlocks a low voltage generator that can be automated and is also slightly more efficient. While the burner generator can burn biomass, it is advised to automate the process by using ignium ore mined by drone miners. Okay, cool. We'll do it. And let's get that going. That'll be a much better power source. So now we can scan. And it does tell us there's some xenoferrite ore. I think that's what we're mining. Let's just ping that again. Yeah, that's the ore we're mining, and then detect more over there. Keep on scanning. What is this? Ignium ore. Okay, perfect. It's actually really close by as well, which is nice. Sweet. So there's our ignium ore. There's going to be our source of power, apparently, which would be nice. And again, I don't really. I know some people
you know, will say you shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't mind too much on the ore patches you have available to you at the start, just because they're nice and close by. But I don't care personally. I find it as a triumph to completely clear out or as an achievement basically, to completely clear out a node, and then having to go further and further. I am perfectly fine with doing that. But yeah, got some ignium ore over here, which is nice. Very nice, and we can see that on the map as well. See the ignium ore. So there's some xenoferrite ore. It says unreachable. What does that mean? Like, why is that so far down? The scanner can't even penetrate it, apparently. So if we actually head to where it's at. How do I even know that's there? You know? Just says unreachable. Maybe you need the elevator unlocked? Which, I don't know if that really makes sense, but whatever. Okay, cool. So at least we know there's some xenoferrite ore, and we can get working on power then. For that, we're going to be working on temporary power, of course. Rather than burning up all this biomass, it'd be nice to get a power source. Why is this empty? No idea. I mean, technically, this is the first line of defense. Is this? Now, we are balancing it. Yeah, we are balancing it. Okay. I think that's just the first line. So what I should probably do... Let's remove these two, and let's balance this out. Where's my load balancers? I don't have any balancers. What the heck? What's wrong with me? Get some damn balancers in there. Get them going. Okay, there we go. And that'll basically what that'll do is just make sure that these lines are full, because these are going to be the first two lines of production. You got this line and this line and this line here. And they're going to be running out of ore. So if we can balance them out, then that'll be much better. Just to keep it going. We'll keep it. We'll keep the inputs and outputs balanced between the two. So yeah, that just puts a little bit more ore on the belt. When this belt's not moving, it'll send it this way. There you go. See, now it's locked in. But when these start running out, like this one still has ore inside of it, so I don't know if it's going to run out or not. Whoops. Let me just throw this in there. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what we got for power now. The one thing I do want to do, I want to see about these light poles. Let's make a couple of them as well. Oh, the burner generator hasn't been researched yet. Well, we'll test out some light poles then while we wait. So it's like Todd Howard, it just works. Let me turn off my flashlight. What's that, F? No, that's not F. L. That's what it was. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not bad. Is that the only light we have available? Yep, that's the only one. Oh. Oh my gosh, dude. He plunged into darkness. Ugh, jeez. Much better. I just plunged myself into darkness there. Okay. Grab some more foundations. And hopefully by Hopefully by getting that better power, we'll be able to produce this stuff a little bit better. Because it does say the efficiency is only 70% with the biomass burners. So. This works out perfectly, though, doing this. I'm loving it.
No more filling that biomass burner by hand for you.
Nice.
It's time to upgrade to the burner generator and dig up ignium ore for automated power production. Let's power up our future.
If I had to say one thing, right? One thing and one thing only. Wait, why doesn't this line up? Uh-oh. Something ain't right. Uh-oh. I definitely did a 33 by 33. Uh-oh. At least I thought I did. Let's see. Oh, I did a 31 by 31. Whoops. Okay. You had me scared there for a minute, game. Even though that was me that did that. I did a 31 by 31. I was distracted by the robot. One thing I can say about this game is some of the jokes are funny, and some of the jokes are just very... they hurt. But keep it up, though. Keep it up. At least you're not taking yourself too seriously. But you do need to work on them jokes a little bit more. Just some of them, though, is just like when we were playing on Dragon's game. It was a very moment a few times. Just like, wow. And it's one of those types of jokes where the person works on it like all night to bring to the party the next morning or the next day, to bring to the party, and they tell the joke, right? And then, I mean, I know I'm unfunny. I know I'm very, very unfunny, but damn, some of those were pretty bad. Of course, funny is subjective as well. It's depends on the person. Almost done with our first set of city blocks, though. Which is pretty nice. Wrong way. I guess, yeah, you could say it's like me trying to tell jokes and then laughing at it and noticing that nobody else is laughing. And then go, well, then that didn't work out. See? Like that. The self-congratulatory laugh. At least the game doesn't do that, I suppose, on those bad jokes. Be like, oof. Oh, man. Yeah, we definitely need to get that research going, or get that stuff going. Okay. Next research pack. That's the last thing we need to research in Tier 1. It's the research packs. Research pack in Tier 2. Last thing. And we're gonna get it done today. Woo! Crap. Let's pick these up. And then no power. That's okay. We got plenty of biomass that we can keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6. And so we needed 5 so far. Okay, and that 6 just adds a little bit extra. Oops. Oops. Okay. Perfect. I know I can control click, I keep forgetting. Alright. So I'm curious. Oh, I forgot the foundations. Let me grab some more. Forgot to grab some. I need at least like 500 or 600, something like that. Okay. Yeah, just this plate belt is just flying, man. Yeah, we're definitely sucking it down. But I'm really curious, doing a 33 by 33 in this spot, will that, okay, so that does fill in, alright. And then our first set of roads are going to be here then. Okay, that'll make sense. I think that's what I did with the satisfactory build as well. I'm sure there's people going, why are you trying to copy off of your satisfactory game? Like, well, I've already got a city template somewhat set up, so I might as well try and do something similar. And then that just saves me a lot of hours of trying to figure stuff out. Of course, I'm out of foundation. So yeah, basically that's how that would go. And then there's going to be a city road that'll go all the way around, and then a sidewalk going all the way around that, and then we'll start our next set of blocks. Of course, we're not going to expand any further that way to the north. We're not going to expand any further. I think, like I said, I think this might be my smelter district. Yeah, it might be the smelter district. That'll make, that can be right next to the water. Okay, let's see about this power, shall we? Or are we running out of time? I think we're running out of time. Running out of time. We'll get this research done, but I want to look at this real quick. We're gonna have to dig down to that ore a little bit. Geez, that one took a while to build, huh? I will look at the tips if I need help, but I think I can do it. 1.8 megawatts max output. Okay, what are we doing here? So 600, 1200. Can I look at my power productions? Grid status. 2.4. So roughly, well, we'll say 3 megawatts on the high end. So 1.8. So 2 of these will probably satisfy then, huh? And this will just be a much more efficient than doing this. But like I said, I'll burn up all my biomass, although I can burn up my biomass in here once we get it done. Of course. So there's that. And this is 100. This is only 80% efficiency? What the heck, game? Why are you being such a pain in the butt? So 1.8, that's going to be 3.6. So yeah, 2 will definitely do it for us, considering we're doing, if I had to guess, we're doing about 3.1 megawatts on the high end, so, and this will be 3.6. Because you do the 8 and 8, that's 16, so then, yeah. I do math very slowly and strangely. Okay, so then, do I know how much I need? Let's grab some belts. Let's get this set up. You know what? Let's do it. We'll grab some materials and stuff. And 2, 3. Let's see, we only got 10 lifts, so I'll grab these. Oh wait, I already have some of them. So we'll grab that. We'll have to grab some more foundations too, because we don't have power poles or anything unlocked yet. Alright, I will have to grab probably some parts. Let's make a couple of miners. 1 miner per burner might be a good idea. We'll see. Actually, I'll make 4 miners. I don't know how many drone miners per burner, so we're going to figure that out real quick. I'm going to control click these. Okay, perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say like this. Why is it being so weird? Might have just been the level I was on, I guess. Okay. And what am I trying to do? Right. Then we'll just make our way over here. With our foundation. Oh, this is almost perfect. Sweet. Okay, so there is the ore. So now we just gotta dig down to it, kind of. So I want to put like a platform around it a little bit so we can put up our miners and such. So yeah, do a little bit of digging. Hey, got the research complete. So now it unlocks all the tier 2 stuff. So sweet. All right, and that'll be something for the future. Hopefully, we'll be able to get on that kind of stuff soon. I'm still drilling this out. Alrighty, that ought to do. I think, and then we'll get the belts hooked up here. So of course these need to go slope up. Put that there and that there. And then we're going to try and connect this to make this work. Just got to drill this out. So damn particles. Get out of my way, particles. Can't see. Need to dig all the way down. Uh-oh, now I'm stuck in here. That's okay. So then that, I'll have to. This is just to make sure everything stays connected. Okay. So like that, and then come on, get out of my way, particles. Okay, and then foundation. Is this going to connect properly? I mean, it's connected underneath it of it, isn't it? So then we go like that, and then we go like that. Yeah, okay. And it should connect directly. So then there and there. We're almost well, we'll just need to go up one more and then we'll be level with it. So then... Luckily I only have to dig this out. That should be good. Okay. And then there and there. And now we are fully connected. Well, not quite, but we're there. We're almost there. And then we'll be fully connected once I do that. Okay, perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this as well. And yeah, we'll connect it like that. Like that. I'll just dig that out entirely. Should have probably dug it all out while I was there, but this will just ensure that everything is connected. So let's dig out there. Okay, so just like that. And then if I had ramps, I would... actually, no, I got ramps. What am I talking about? Hold on. There we go. And I don't like using these because it's not exactly the foundation stuff. Like if the foundations had angles as well, that'd be cool. Yeah, I don't really like that. I am not a fan of that, per se. We could do this though, just to cover up the little walkway. I'll do that to this side as well. There we go. That looks good. Okay. So then set the two belts here. Alright, so now we got to put the miners on. And this will be, I guess this will be the real test, if we still have power over there. We should probably check, actually. And while we're going, let's just run these bell lines while we're going back there. These will be the ones delivering the ore. I was close. Not really. It wasn't really that close. So I'm assuming you just put this in there. I think. I'm not really sure how this works. I guess we'll find out. We do need some inserters, so we'll grab them. No, that one. Put all that red dirt in there. Oh wow, it's a that crate's full of dirt. I guess we'll put the rest of the dirt in here. Because this one is all of that. Oh, I could just... we also need... Yeah. Grab those. That can go in there, whatever. Okay. If that's how this works. I'm not really sure. We'll find out though. Okay, so we have no power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a little bit. Okay, now we have power. Alrighty, so then we'll head back and back over here. Put down our 4 miners that we're planning on putting down. I'm gonna back this up a little bit so it's like here instead. Like here, yeah. I want to be up here. Okay, so these are working then, as intended. Again, back this up to there. And then hopefully that should cover all, that'll cover all 4 corners. Okay, and I guess this one and this one will support... Actually, it'd be here, wouldn't it? We wanted to support that. Okay, so these two will support this one belt here. Okay, and then we need inserters on this side. So this one can go there, and it is in the same spot. So we can just do that. And around the corner. And now we have the ore going in. It's very slowly making its way. Belting the ore down. Jeez. Hopefully it'll eventually make it here. Hopefully before these run out. Look how fast these are burning now. It's like, jeez. It's insane. Come on, ore, you're almost here. And then watch this doesn't work. Then I gotta figure out what I can do. But apparently this is coal. So this is coal power. But yeah, from what I've been told, that this red stuff is coal. And I was like, that don't look like freaking, that ain't no coal. Come on, game. I know we're on an alien planet and everything, but you need to be at least a little bit familiar. Here we go. Give us our fuel. Yeah, it works. Alright, sweet. These are going to take forever to burn down now. These are going. Yeah, then we got to figure out how we're going to burn all the... We could leave these burning and just burn off the excess that we have left. But then we don't have to worry about... We don't have to worry about it no more. Alright, and that's the other one. Sweet. Now we have full power. Bettiness. Anyway, and with that, I think that is going to be it for this episode of Foundry. I did not just forget what the game's name is. I don't know what you're talking about. That is going to be it for the this episode of Foundry. So next time we'll continue to focus on... I'll get these painted as well real quick. Not right now, but hopefully in between episodes we'll get these roads painted and stuff like that. I'm probably going to make a second box so that we can have even more foundation. The only problem with doing that is I have to run from one box to another. It's a pain in the butt. But anyway, we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll get a whole bunch of more foundation built up and stuff like that. So should be fun. I don't know if I'll work on the river anymore today or whatnot. It did take a while. You know, I might dig it out. Yeah, I might finish digging it out. At least get the river established and stuff. So, or not the... I say the river, but it's more like a lake anyway. Anyway, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess I'd say goodbye.